Hello and welcome to another episode of Amy on Two Wheels. Today, my intention is to show you how beautiful the countryside is out here this time of year. So we're going to be heading north, deeper into the wheat belt, or deeper into the countryside, or deeper into the desert, to a place that I've never been to before, on the hopes of capturing some pretty nice scenery. For our adventure today, we're going to be taking my Harley Davidson Street XG500. Perfect for going for a cruise into the unknown. So thanks for joining me today. I'll finish getting geared up and we'll hit the road. So because I live on a dirt road in the middle of winter, which is what it is right now, it can sometimes be rather difficult to get the Harley out because the road gets so boggy. But we've had a little stretch of no rain, which means the road's dry. And so then how can I resist getting the Harley out while I can? Wowee! Amazing what a bit of rain can do to the deserts. Look at all this. We ride through our first small town along the way. It is a chilly but absolutely beautiful day today. Since I don't know if I'm going to get the opportunity to sit down and have an off-bike chat with you this time round, I'll just try to talk to you while I'm riding. And I guess the thing that is coming to me today is we've all heard it: ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Now, hear me out. I believe that there is a lot to this that could help to heal some of the quandary that we currently find ourselves in collectively, individually. Now, who forgot that first? Was it the big corporations and the big politicians that forgot first? I'm going to say likely yes. It shouldn't be about what you can get from the ones that you are meant to be serving. There are roles and responsibilities that come with roles and positions of power, where I'm sure the intention is that you're meant to contribute, serve, uplift, give back, not be constantly looking at what you can take. But we seem to be living in this age of narcissism, greed, self-service, where individuals and groups and entire political movements think very little of the ones that they're meant to be serving, and instead think almost purely and squarely of themselves. And this can only go on for so long, right? Before there's nothing left to take, and we're very quickly approaching that point, I feel. Collectively, is like, what more can you take? There is nothing more. I've got nothing more to give, and that usually ends in riot, doesn't it, if we look at the history books? But it seems that we don't look at the history books, and we have a bit of a tendency to think this time it's going to be different for me. That happened last time, but it's not going to happen again. History has a tendency to repeat itself, that's all I'll say. But it's not just the big business, big corporations, big politicians that are taking this stance and position, it seems. Again, we're living in this age of narcissism where everyone wants more and they want it now and they feel entitled to it. So we're moving away from, I guess it's a Christian value to care about your neighbor and to be service oriented and service focused, and instead it's me and mine. I want my piece, I want my part. And certainly when you're stretched to the edges by politicians and big business, you can get kind of desperate, and I can understand how this kind of selfishness can come from a place of lack or a place of scarcity because things are being taken from you. But the narcissism and the me thing is just breeding further separation. It's breaking us up and dividing us even more. And you guys know I talk about that a lot, how it's our unity, it's our sameness, it's our unity that's going to actually make us stronger. So it weakens us to be so self-focused, but it also just makes us miserable. I don't know, because I don't see more and a stronger sense or security of self ever creating or resulting in joy. It's when we're united, it's when we care about other people, it's when we kind of give a fuck about something other than ourselves that we find joy. You get a lot more peace from giving generously than you do from taking selfishly. And we seem to have forgotten that. Another little town, that's little town number 3, I think. But even this scarcity consciousness thing, people tend to believe that the best way to offset scarcity is by taking more, being more selfishly focused. But I truly, truly believe 100% absolutely that you do get out of life what you put into it. So we come back to that. Ask not what life can give you, but what you can give to life. And it's by giving, it's by being generous, it's by loving, it's by sharing the gift of you with the world, that the world is then able to gift you with more similar. It's like it's the golden rule, it's everywhere. Do unto others as you would have others do to you, because what goes around comes around. What you give, you receive. You reap what you sow. It should be obvious. If you bring joy to life, if you look at life through a joyous lens, if you bring generosity to life, if you bring love to life, if you bring kindness to life, then that's what you're gonna get back from life. Life is, the world's like one big great mirror reflecting yourself back to you. So if all you're getting from the outside world is crankiness, greed, scarcity, anxiety, depression, loneliness, if that's what's being reflected back to you, then it is most certainly worth having a look at what you're bringing to life. Like what you're kind of housing in yourself, the lenses that you're viewing and experiencing life through, how you are with other people, what you expect, what you anticipate, because whatever you expect, it's very likely what you're going to get. Whatever you fear, it's very likely what you're going to get reflected back to you, because it's life telling you to transcend and move beyond that fear, transcend and move beyond that negative quality that's causing you harm and suffering, and choose something else instead. And it's a great act of will. It's like you got to choose it. You can't wait for life to give it to you. You can't wait for life to throw joy and ease and grace and generosity and kindness at you. You got to stop being a passive passenger in your life. You got to choose it for yourself. You've got to create it for yourself. You've got to change yourself to become the sort of person that does experience those things. That's why you're looking at life through a negative lens and bringing all your negative expectations and your crankiness to life. Even if life is attempting to share generosity and beauty and joy and ease and grace with you, you're not going to recognize it. You're going to miss it because your vision is cloudy. So if there's something that you feel like you want more of from the world and from life and from other people, always first bring it back to you. How do you be that kind of person? Are you that kind of person? How do you drop your prejudices and your expectations and change the lenses that you're viewing life through so that you can attract, so that you are worthy of, and so that you can attract those experiences into your life and actually recognize them for what they are, rather than seeing everything through a distorted lens. Because you gotta fucking earn it, you know? You do have to be worthy of goodness. No one gets anything for free, and the way that you become worthy of goodness, again, is by bringing and contributing and offering and oozing goodness. You become the sort of person who is deserving of that sort of treatment. It's simple. But it does take hard work, and it means transcending victim consciousness. And it means actually putting active effort and will and thought into how you are. And the sort of person you want to be, so that you can create for yourself the sort of life that you actually want to be living. So simples, summed up in, I just rolled them all out, didn't I? All these... Why isn't my navigator talking to me? All these cliches that just say the same thing. I'm guessing I'm meant to be going this way. Okay, I'm going to have to pull over and... Oh, there we go. Wongan Hills, Waddington Road. We are in the country. All right, we're on track. Anyway, now we really are in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Welcome even deeper into the Western Australian countryside. So anyway, chew on that. We're only spinning hard and honest truths around here. I'm not gonna... If you're gonna hang out with me, I'm not gonna placate and soothe your ego. I'll, as kindly as I can, tell you how it is, but I will tell you how it is. It's up to you. You must create it for yourself. You must earn it. You must deserve it. You must make yourself worthy of it, and you do that by actively bringing it. And that does mean having some level of mastery and self-control, because it probably means that you shouldn't say whatever you want to say. You shouldn't just give rant and vent to all of your feelings and all of your thoughts, and you should actually put some consideration into what you do and what comes out of your mouth, and get better at processing and feeling your feelings internally. But that is on you. So I've been riding for over an hour and I haven't had a single soul behind me. And this is only the second vehicle that I have been behind. Look at this funny looking vehicle. Go straight under it. When I see these old houses out here that have obviously been here for a goodly while before the road was here, I just imagine what it was like to live out here way back in the day. Don't know what all that is on the road. Like, it would have been days and days and days on dirt tracks in a horse and cart to get out here. There would have been nothing around. And all of this land was thick bush too, so you would have been responsible for clearing it all so that you could actually use and work the land. You'd never see anyone. Yeah, it's a particular kind of person, the original settlers here. I know, we all know that they were a particular kind of person, but I mean, you had to have a certain kind of constitution to survive out here and to want to as well. Man, the effort. The road to Moora is paved in green grass. Woo! Bloody hell, man. This is a really cute little town. All right. I think I'm actually going to change my destination because I just realized I think that there is randomly, or maybe unexpectedly, a French place around here. Oh yeah, I see. So cute. Look at this. I'm in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and there's a French cafe, bistro. Wow, this place is so cool. Hi. Can I please get I'm not even going to try, it's croque monsieur?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm French. So that was random but very cool. I took the scenic route to get here. What I'm going to do on the way home is I'm just going to tuck in, I'm going to listen to music, and I'm going to go the shorter way home. Which means I am going to leave you here. So thank you very much for joining me for another Amy on Two Wheels adventure. It's always a pleasure to have you with me. If you're new here, be sure to check out my other Amy on Two Wheel adventures. And if you're into the deep philosophical contemplation of life itself stuff, I've got plenty of that around as well. Thanks for sticking with me, and I will see you next time. See ya.